Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
Yes, and don't you forget it, we've got a lot of tea to get into, like an update on Kylie and Travis's relationship, plus a little news about the Biebers, so I already know you guys are going to be upset with me about whatever I have to say about them. So prepare your fingers, because they're going to get tired.
It's a battle, girl.
It always is in the Rewind comments. It
One-sided.
always
One-sided
is
for them.
one-sided. Okay, first let's talk about Khloe Kardashian, you guys. So Khloe actually kind of clarified how she's gotten past her hate for those who have wronged her. Of course, she posted a quote.
Of course,
Let's read the
Madison.
quote and then we'll break down what we think about it.
You got
Okay, so she wrote, "Hate no one, no matter how much they've wronged you. Live humbly, no matter how wealthy you become. Think positively, no matter how hard life is. Give much, even if you've been given little. Forgive all, especially yourself, and never stop praying for the best for everyone." Okay, obviously this is in response to what we talked about yesterday,
Yes, ma'am.
where that fan put a picture of True and Tristan side by side and was like, this is so sad that Khloe hates Tristan because her daughter looks just like him. She's like, no, I don't hate him. It's not part of my healing process, yada, yada, yada. We kind of came up with the conclusion of, if you're going to feel that way about Tristan, you got to do that for Jordan. Is this enough social media love for Jordan?
It's not at all, because it's no love for Jordan. I take that specifically for Tristan.
Okay.
If Khloe wanted to be clear and she really wanted to close the door on this, that was her shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She could have just quickly tagged both of them and left it.
Right. Or
And she
even,
didn't.
yeah, I guess tagging would have been easy, but I'm thinking she could have even wrote out like just a little, you know what, I did mention this about Tristan. Moving forward, I feel the same about Jordan. No hate for anyone. I'm moving on. Be done.
She could have had that as a caption with her on the beach with some sunglasses on, just looking unbothered. You get what I'm saying? Because things like this, it makes her look bothered.
Right. Yeah, so you're not.
I'm disappointed AF.
Okay, so
to be
you
honest.
don't feel like this vindicates the situation.
I'm not
at
on
all.
Jordan's behalf. I'm not accepting that.
Oh my God.
I'm just not.
The Woods Warriors
I don't
are going to be so
Madison,
happy.
I really have to say this. Nothing gets under my skin more than a half-ass apology.
No, it's true.
And that's
true.
exactly what that was. Say their names or keep it on the playground. Both of them, Tristan and Jordan.
If you're gonna do anything, always do it with your full ass.
Not
Let
fair.
that be a Pinterest quote from the table
Both
on
cheeks.
Daily Rewind.
Both cheeks,
cheeks,
Madison.
both peaches. Okay, let's move on and talk a little bit about Kylie and Travis, because I'm a little shook actually. So there's a new report from Us Magazine that Travis is reportedly the one in the relationship who's more into the idea of marriage than Kylie. The source said marriage isn't, quote, important to Kylie, but it's increasingly more important to Travis. This is interesting to me because we've kind of been hearing mixed reviews on where Kylie's head is at when it comes to marriage. A couple weeks ago, we heard she was closing the door on it. She didn't even want to think about it right now. Wanted to experience
Other
some
men.
other things.
Other
Things. And then at the end of last week, remember, we had a source spoke to People magazine that's like, they are talking about it. They potentially want another baby. All is well. Now we get this. That's like, Travis is the one who really wants it. He's the one bringing up the conversation. Kylie just hasn't really expressed huge interest. That was the wording the source used. Now that we kind of have two reports that are negative, Kylie thinking negatively about marriage, I have to believe that's where her head is at.
Maybe.
Which makes me sad.
Don't be sad, Madison. I don't think that
sad.
Travis and Kylie will separate. I don't
think they will
think so.
Okay.
It just sounds like they opened up their relationship. They're not married.
Yeah.
It sounds like they opened up their relationship for the time being, and if they have that discussion where Travis is like, okay, the door is closed.
Right.
Or it ain't no more robot man for you. If they have that discussion, then it's fine.
Yeah, I do have a question. So the source also mentioned that Kylie's friends are advocating for them to get married because they think the structure of it could be good for Kylie. What do you think about that? Because that kind of, for me, as soon as I heard the word, they think the structure would be good for Kylie, that to me made me think of that report of, oh, she wants to experience other men. She wants to kind of do things with her friends, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, the fact that they think she needs structure and kind of a document in place, that kind of also was an interesting way to word things.
It was very...
Maybe I'm looking too much into it, which probably.
I don't think so.
But I just thought that was odd.
I think it's strange that they're trying... Why are y'all trying to lock Kylie down? She's young.
Right.
She's young. She's a billionaire. She's got a baby. She's got a man. live your life, American Eagle. I don't see what the big deal is. If Kylie wants to experience other men, and she has been doing that, allegedly, speculation, not confirmation. Yeah. If she has, and she decides, okay, that was fun, I'm over it, time to get married, then great for her.
Yeah.
But I don't think that this will be like the end.
And all. I also think too, Kylie hasn't always had the best examples of marriage in her life, and that's no shade. That's just true fact.
Absolutely.
You know, so I can understand why she's apprehensive to kind of pull the trigger on that. But I think if Travis is bringing it up in conversation and showing her that you can take that step with me, then I am going to be all for it, and I'm still going to ship them and still want this to happen.
I want to say this. When you're in a relationship, no one else's opinion matters but the people in the relationship. So Kylie's friends going to be like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You're open? I don't like that.
Yeah.
Girl, Kylie going to do what she want to do. She's a billionaire. Bye.
Let's talk about another relationship. The Biebers.
The clowns.
The Biebers.
The clowns.
The Biebers. So you guys remember earlier this week, only a couple days ago, we had that fan theory going around about Selena having a new man in her life. It's really started to gain a lot of attention on Twitter.
Mr. Gold.
And we kind of called it. We said, you know what? Give it a couple days. I'm sure we're going to hear something from Justin. And here it is on this Friday. A new report from Life and Style magazine talking about yet again, Justin and Hailey having some marriage problems. A source reports that Hailey thought their marriage would be different, it would be fun, easygoing, and that Justin, unfortunately, just can't get out of his slump these days, and she often thinks it's because he's stuck on Selena. Now, the Biebs reportedly tells Hailey his heart is hers, you know, and she wants to believe that, but every time Selena apparently comes up in conversation, he reportedly shuts down. Maybe
because he wasn't able to meet up with her at Runyon Canyon and they couldn't have that conversation.
Maybe
that's why.
You are never
Madison,
letting it go about the Runyon Canyon.
I have never heard I obviously have heard of a lot of stunts from a lot of stunt queens.
Right.
That was a stunt.
That was a stunt.
You are so
Having
famous.
the mutual friends talk with other mutual friends, figure it out. This was like a couple months ago. This was right after Justin and Hailey had the courthouse ceremony, in case you guys forgot. It was a report from Radar Online that Justin was trying to communicate with mutual friends to almost plan a run-in with Selena at their favorite hiking place.
What did Taylor Swift say once upon a time ago? Your friends talk to your friends, talk to your friends, talk to me. But y'all are never, ever, 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 what? Getting back together.
Oh, I love that you pulled that Taylor Swift reference in there. I really appreciated that.
Shade came from reading, girl.
I just think, I don't know why this always happens, and I don't know why people in Justin and Hailey's circle are always chirping, because you guys get so upset that we're always commenting on the Bieber's marriage and their problems, and you guys never say anything positive about them. I wish we had some positive news to report about their marriage, but unfortunately, every single report is negative. And so I think you guys are gonna have to kind of start opening your eyes a little bit and start believing that clearly there is an issue. Is it as severe as maybe some of these people are making it sound? I don't know. I don't know for sure. But something tells me there's definitely some sort of negative situation going on there, or we wouldn't hear about it every other day.
Madison, I'm curious. What would the comments say if they get divorced? Since we hate Hailey so much, what would they say if she honestly was like, all right, I can't do this no more? What would the comments say? Because it would just appear as if we just been telling the truth the whole time.
As much as I would love to feel vindicated and to see those comments,
I'll feel enough for both of you. I'll be vindicated AF.
But I'm just saying, I still don't think people will ever recognize that, yes, okay, you were right, there were issues, whatever, because everyone always attacks me and they're like, well, Madison likes Selena and she just wants Justin and Selena together. That's why she hates on Hailey and Justin's marriage. I have said time and time and time again in the past 2 weeks, but you know what, I'm gonna say it again.
One more time,
and I'm gonna say it slow, and then I'm gonna go put the time code in the comments so you guys can hear me and comprehend me. I do not want Justin and Selena together again. I am no longer a Jelena shipper. Selena is better off without Justin. Justin and Hailey have a messy situation that Selena does not need to get involved in.
Agreed.
Okay?
Agreed.
I feel bad for Hailey that she is in a messy situation.
Same.
I do not hate Justin as a person. I just think he's a crappy partner. And he has been a crappy husband to Hailey, who has been putting 110% effort into their marriage.
And you can be a good person and a not so good partner.
Exactly.
And that's the disconnect.
That's the disconnect. Like, I'm not hating on Justin as a human being. He's going through a lot.
He's a legend, girl.
He's healing.
Yeah.
He's going to therapy. I think that's amazing. I love his music. You guys know, I have even said, even though it's controversial, I like his song with Chris Brown. Okay? I've said it.
You
I
better,
like it.
Madison.
I don't mind it.
You
I
like
listen
it.
to it. What's the big deal?
And own it.
And I can still like his music and once again think he's not a good husband. Sorry.
And that's that on that,
this
y'all.
week. Woo, you guys were wild down there. But now you get to get wild again.
One more time for the
You get
weekend.
to tell us all
One
your
more
thoughts
time.
on everything we talked about. I'm so sorry for that rant.
No, rant,
I'm
girl. You
sorry.
know I love a
I'm
revolutionary
sorry.
rant, girl.
I know. You're rubbing off on me. All right, you guys, let us know your thoughts on Khloe Kardashian's recent Instagram story. Does she need to show more love to Jordan on social media?
Yes, God. Are you surprised to hear Kylie Jenner is apprehensive to marry Travis Scott? Does she need to listen to her friends and go to the chapel, darling?
Yes. And let us know your thoughts on this latest report from the Biebers. You guys, talk it out down below. Don't forget to tune into the morning tea on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. While you're at it, shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.